It's Follow-Up Friday with Brian. Why? Because Janelle isn't in the room. We're not sure where she is, really. It's Follow-Up Friday. She doesn't show up. Oh, nice of you to join us for our job.
I have to get my coffee.
Yeah, trust me. I need you to have your coffee.
Yes.
So it's Follow-Up Friday. Hope you had a great week this week. Much for us to discuss.
He had to make clarifications today because Brian, oh my God.
Hey, last week was your week. Right?
Yeah, it sure was.
So what topics hit you most this week, sister?
The one about the lazy coworker was interesting.
Whoa, the what?
Lazy coworker.
No.
Y'all help me. Thank you so much.
What's up, Mike?
And Brian's giving away Valentine's advice. Oh my goodness.
That was amazing, I thought. Yeah, that really struck a chord when we talked the other day about lazy coworkers and what to do about them. And because a lot of people, I think, want to fix the injustice of somebody in the office who's doing nothing all day, and you're picking up the slack.
Yeah.
It's
rough. It can impact family time.
It's not fair.
Yeah. It's messed
We had
up.
a lot of response on social media on that one.
Yeah.
What was generally the consensus, Janelle, do you think?
That we should mind our own business and give it to the Lord overall. The only one I saw that was a little shifted was, well, what if you're working an extra 2 to 4 hours a day? The person said on salary and it's impacting your family. That's real.
Yeah, but we make things so complicated. You go to your supervisor and you don't point fingers at somebody else. You go, I got all this extra work because Janelle doesn't do anything. No,
I'm always working.
That's not what you do.
The time.
You go and you go, hey, supervisor, I need your help with something. I feel like I'm giving you 100%, but I'm still working late every day. Can we figure something out?
And they probably know. We had some HR people and other professionals that were like, a lot of times management knows what's going on.
In fact, you talk, without giving specifics, you talked to your husband Len about this.
Yeah, and he just laughed when I told him the HR people said that. He's in management, and he was pretty much like,
He's like, we know what's going on.
They know what's going on.
But see, what we want as people sometimes is when, hey, Deborah, what's going on? Anyone else have trouble with the volume? I don't know. I can't do anything about that. Let us know if you do.
You can get closer.
But so, I think what we want is when there's somebody not doing what they're supposed to do at work, we want it fixed immediately. But that's just not how good employment leadership works. That's not how the law works.
Yeah.
And so if somebody needs to be let go, you can't just go like this in most cases. You've got to document behavior that's consistent over time. You need to try to be restorative.
And I was telling Brian, too, a lot of times when you tell on somebody, can you imagine what you would feel if that person really is fired? Oh, my God.
I think you'd feel bad. You'd feel good in a moment when you're like, see, I told you.
Yeah.
And then I think you'd feel bad when their life is potentially ruined for a season. Oh, Deborah fixed it. That's good. Glad it got fixed. What else hit you this week in terms of topics?
We talked about the kids, but we talked about that for like an hour today. That was interesting. The individuality and togetherness, but there's like no answer to that one. That's the thing.
Yeah, we talked earlier this week on the issue of, in marriage, a lot of I think Christians take it too far in the idea of surrendering for marriage. Now, you should surrender to your spouse to become one flesh. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean that you as an individual are totally erased.
Right.
I think God can still use your gifts. And for a season, sometimes I think in marriages, Len might be using his gifts more than Janelle, and then it'll flip-flop.
And I love the idea, and I heard it on a podcast, of a healthy couple with two individuals pursuing their purpose and their uniqueness and celebrating each other in that. And that stood out to me. I was like, wow, that's an interesting concept. Because a lot of times in the Christian world, especially the late 90s, you would hear about you seek like one purpose and one calling as a couple, and that doesn't always work that way. The big announcement, Brian.
Yeah, Edward wants to know what the big announcement was at 7. He was asleep. You're sleeping in. You're sleeping at 7?
Are you the lazy coworker?
Okay, so no, here was the announcement. Walk Worthy Men's Conference is still sold out. I can't change that. But guys, I begged, I pleaded with the station manager, crying.
Oh my goodness.
What are you And so what we're going to do is next week, you got to listen to the live show to find out how, but next week we're going to be giving away a bunch of pairs of tickets. The manager was like, fine, here's some tickets.
Threw it
Here.
at Brian. Exactly.
Get those away.
Brian's
you big
always
baby.
asking for favors all the time.
So I got you. It's sold out, but there are some extra tickets that are set aside. We'll give away some of those next week. You just have to listen to learn how. Tanisha says she'd love to learn how to win those tickets to Walk Worthy. I'd love to tell you, but I'm not allowed. Because if I said it, this door right here, this would open. And my station manager would come in and just,
Or he
snap.
could throw him out like Uncle Phil throws out jazz. Just throw Brian out.
So you got to listen on Monday. We're not allowed to tell you till Monday, but you will have an opportunity to register for your chance to win. We'll explain all that on Monday. Excited about that because I know there's some people, we've been getting notes from people that are bummed out that it's sold out.
Yeah.
And they want to get in. And I got to be like, listen, I'd let everybody in if I could. But it's my boss. He's so mean. He keeps, So anyway, what else we got here? We got, Janelle, you sound better. You are feeling better, aren't you?
Oh, yes. I feel a lot better.
She still sounds a little,
I
like,
needed rest.
goobery.
It's all these kids making me old.
What? Making you what?
See all this gray? Look at that.
Right? I got a bunch of gray right there. You see it?
It's beautiful. It's our crown.
I got a crown on my face. Edward says, cool, I already got mine. There are a few friends who want to go. Yeah, well, tell your friends to listen next week because they'll have a chance to register to win some of the final remaining set-aside tickets. And then when you register for that, you should, before you click submit, we'll tell you how to do that on Monday. You go, thank you, Brian. 'Cause I had to get in there and ugly cry to get extra tickets. Ooh, Thaddeus Wilkins is watching. Thaddeus Wilkins is my friend. He was a municipal judge in the city of Chicago.
Oh, wow.
He's an attorney. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just like talking.
He's the man. Love that guy. He's judge to you.
Oh, sorry, Judge Thaddeus.
Judge Wilkins. He's not on the bench right now. Good to see you, Thaddeus. Love seeing your name. Hope you're well. So what other items you want to follow up on this week? Gary says, thanks for being a big baby, Brian. I'm hoping to win some tickets. Gary, it's a tough job. Someone's got to do it.
It came very naturally, Gary.
Wait. I mean, you should have seen. It was one of those ugly cries.
Like snot.
Where, yeah, it was not just the tears, but it was I had like snot in my beard. Just. My boss was like, ew, gross. Here's some tickets. Give this away. Just get out of here. Get out. Talk to the hand.
What stuck out to you?
I still like the question that I'm grappling with personally in my spiritual journey. Roseanne, good morning. Happy Valentine's Day. Roseanne, happy Valentine's Day to you too.
Oh, they want verses for their Valentine's card.
By the way, Roseanne, just because I remember this, hold on.
Oh my gosh.
This is for you, Roseanne.
Oh my gosh. You need a life.
Got to be here every day if you want to know. Okay, and any more verses for Valentine's cards? Carrie, as a matter of fact, yes, I do have that. Let me get my book here.
They're from Song of Solomon. And so get your pens and paper ready.
So these are my tips for the guys. Because you know your wife wants you to have something romantic and spiritual. You can't just buy a card and just like her husband would do, just buy a card and just write Len.
No.
And put it in
no,
the thing.
He doesn't do that.
You got to write something spiritual and nice. So what I did is I went through the scriptures and I took notes in my notebook. I'd like to show you my notebook. Here it is. This is my notebook. Do you know you're not even looking?
That's why it's flipped. That's what you get.
Yes, I have a notebook that says brilliant thoughts. Coincidence? I think not. So I took notes.
You got that for yourself or you got that for yourself?
That's another story for another day.
Okay, yeah.
But so, as Carrie brought up, I was suggesting, guys, you got to write it in your card to your woman, something romantic from the Bible. Are you ready for more?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Now, remember, how do you start when you're writing to your wife on Valentine's?
Girl.
Yeah, you get
Girl.
or you write baby, or oh girl, something like that. Okay.
Okay.
So, and then for this one, we're going to go to Song of Solomon 7:1. So you just add the girl. Your rounded thighs are like jewels, the work of a skilled craftsman. Huh?
Sounds amazing.
Love your round
You're
thighs?
on it.
You think wives like that?
Perfect, yes.
Round thighs? So Len's going to write that for you?
It depends.
I got another one. From 7-4. Girl. Girl.
Oh my goodness.
Your eyes are like the sparkling pools in Heshbon by the gate of Bath Rabim. Would you like that?
I would like that.
But my favorite one?
The teeth one was the best.
No, here's my favorite one. Girl, happy Valentine's Day, baby. You know I love you. As it says in Song of Solomon 3:1, your hair falls in waves like a flock of goats winding down the slopes of Gilead.
Awesome.
Your hair's like goats. You like the teeth one?
The teeth was good.
Girl, your teeth, as it says in Song of Solomon 3:2, are as white as sheep, recently shorn and freshly washed. I love you, girl.
Roseanne said, most definitely a troubled child of God. And Deborah says, hi, it's empty, the brilliant thought.
No. Okay. The back of it's empty. I'm still writing my brilliant thoughts, but the beginning has brilliant thoughts.
Oh my goodness.
So, guys, you don't have to credit me in your Valentine's card. Just open up Song of Solomon and compliment your wife on her teeth. Tell her
her nose.
Yeah, tell her, baby, as it says in Song of Solomon 7:4, your nose is as fine as the tower of Lebanon. Your cheeks are like rosy pomegranates.
Oh my goodness. How'd you guys like that? Did you like that?
Well,
oh my gosh.
I'll tell you what. This one got a text from her husband this morning.
He's amazing. That's my dude.
A cartoon picture of a hot dog. Show him.
No, wait. Before we
No,
read
let me show him the hot dog. She got a text from her husband that says that.
Then he says, "I love you."
I didn't hear that part. He just Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a hot dog. I love you, dog.
No, it says, "I love you, dog," and then he says, "Thank you for the card. I'm in a meeting, or I would call you and tell you how I love you more than life, second to God." But he doesn't get it. We're best friends. He could be like, "Hey, dog," and I'll laugh and be like, "Hey, you're my dude." He's like, "That's so ugly.
Sounds like he doesn't like your teeth.
Romantic.
He doesn't like your teeth or your goat hair.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Anybody else out there, their husband is their best friend, and y'all could just...
So we got Rosanna saying, "Oh man, she wrote a lot." You read that.
So Brian, you should know that this morning I got up on the sofa in a formal living room. Were two bags. At one end, there was one with a little note in front of it that said February 14th. At the other end, another bag, and both had cards, of course, sticking out of them, but with a little note in front that said birthday, because my birthday's on Sunday. I can hardly stand the wait, but I'm going to wait until he gets home to open them this afternoon. Well, the one at least. We're going away overnight tomorrow, so I guess I'll open the birthday bag on Sunday morning. You see, men can think of things to do. Yes, ma'am. I put a little card in his lunch bag last night, so you'll find it today. And just for the record, if Fred filled my card with these verses, it would make me giggle and wonder if he started listening to you.
And I'm going to guarantee, here's one you're going to find from your husband in the Valentine's card, one of the two cards. Baby, when I think of you, girl, I think of Song of Solomon 1:9. You are as exciting, my darling, as a mare among Pharaoh's stallions. Baby, you a horse.
What the? Deborah, that is, Eva. Eva says, it's better than all your quotes, Brian. She likes Glenn's message. Thank you.
I love you, dog.
That's my dude.
I don't call my wife a dog.
Really? You don't know what that means? That's sad, y'all. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy. Carissa thinks
People
I'm
are,
funny.
yeah, dying laughing. Damaris says, how is Janelle holding it together? I would be laughing. He's been doing this all morning. Mike, yes.
I'm funny if you only get me in little doses. She's around me all day.
Oh my
When I say something funny, she's like,
he'll text stuff super corny. Yeah.
I'm Janelle. You're funny.
Jennifer likes it. So what are you guys doing for Valentine's? Let us know. Any plans for today? It's freezing outside.
I'd like you to recognize that
hi, Tony.
Everyone thinks my Valentine's quotes are a great idea. Women would love this.
Okay, so you're going to put it in your card.
Your neck is like a tower.
What the heck?
Girl, Your teeth are like shorn and washed sheep. That's better than Happy Valentine's Day, dog. Tony is saying Happy Valentine's Day. Love you both. Right back at you, Tony. Thanks for being part of the Moody Radio family. Anything else we got going? What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day?
He's gonna surprise me. I left him my gift.
You know what
and
that
my
means.
cards.
You know what that means?
What?
Girl, I'm gonna surprise you because I have no idea what we're gonna
He
do.
knows.
I gotta make it up today.
Oh, whatever. And I get stuff for the kids, and Len gets stuff for the girls. But then when I've told them in the years past, baby, you gotta get stuff for the boys. This ain't about the boys. This is about the women. And he'll just get stuff for the girls. So I took care of my boys today.
Your husband knows what you're talking about. Valentine's Day is not for boys. Did you share I think J.J. Joseph showed the Babylon Bee article that was published yesterday?
Men astray.
No, I'm telling you, I did. That's what inspired that. That's where I got it. I totally ripped it off. You're right.
Sheila says you sound creepy. Jennifer, I do not think they're great. It's just funny to try and use those verses to woo your wife.
Yeah. I think it would be very, very romantic.
Deborah, yes, you got to do that when Brian's on. She's like, I'm using my Bluetooth so no one else hears here. Yeah, you never know what Brian's going to say.
Betty Cuevas says, keep Sarah laughing, Brian. Very important in marriage, Janelle. We're having sancocho tonight.
Oh my gosh, that is like a Christmas dish. Oh.
Never heard of it.
Well, people make it, but it's like it takes a long time, so it's a special dish. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Your husband's going to be happy.
Sarah laughs sometimes. She's been married to me for 16 years.
I know. And
she gets this all the time.
It's exhausting. Oh my goodness.
All the time.
Sarah says exactly, Janelle. Roseanne says, Janelle, it's lovely, the card from your husband. Oh, see? And shows the humor. Yes, we are super best friends. And we knew each other when we were super young. So
I love you, dog.
Girl, I'm his dog. That's my cat. We're just friends. We don't necessarily marry our best friend, but our spouse most certainly ought to become our very best friend as time goes on. Actually, Roseanne, that's been the case for us. We were, in love first. I know some people do that, they marry their best friends. But we've become best friends. It's awesome. The kids think it's hilarious. Jennifer says, my husband gets for me, and the girls and I get for our son. Oh, that's cool. We will probably do a family movie and just hang out. That's super cool. I love including the kids, and I get them a little candy heart and all that. The girls are super entitled, though. They're expecting more, and I'm like, please.
But do you see
my
this?
Girls are entitled as heck.
We got Sarah and Deborah listening quietly. You don't want people to hear?
Sarah, y'all don't know what Brian's going to say. Is that why?
Turn it up. Here's what you're going to do.
No.
Take it off Bluetooth. And Sarah Baldwin, turn up the volume. And here, when you're ready, here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to make sure everybody at the office hears some romance. Okay, you ready? Is it turned up now?
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Hey, everybody. It's Sarah's office, Sarah Baldwin's office. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, my goodness.
It's Brian from Moody Radio. Here's my Valentine's message for you. Song of Solomon 3:3 says, your cheeks are like rosy pomegranates.
Wow.
3:1 says, your hair falls in waves like a flock of goats. There you go.
Oh, Betty Arroyo. Oh, my goodness. Janelle, my son is Dominican. His birthday dinner prepared 2 days by my daughter. I can't wait. That's so cool.
Janelle, when's the last time?
And sancocho is amazing.
So hold on. Here's a question for Janelle. You love Len, right?
Yes.
Len loves Dominican food, right?
He does.
When is the last time you made Len Dominican food? Go.
A couple weeks ago. Now that
Are you lying?
No. No,
Are you
listen,
lying?
it's not that hard because beans and rice, that's Dominican food. He likes that. So I'll do that every so often. What he wants is sancocho, pernil, and if you're Hispanic, Betty, you know, those take time, and I'm working. I'm tired.
Betty's making it.
Well,
You're talking to the wrong person.
She's amazing. That's why. Oh, Jennifer. She says, you're a middle child. No, you're not a middle child. My middle child expects the world. She wants to celebrate her birthday the whole month of February and wants girly stuff that costs money. I don't know what's up with these girls. They're born entitled. What do they think? Women? Why does Brian read those scriptures as if he's angry? He can't help it, Roseanne.
Angry. That's my romantic voice.
Angela, your husband's awesome. My husband got the kids and I chocolate-covered strawberries and grapes. We will enjoy family time tonight. That's super cool. I love when dads don't forget their girls. Len even writes little notes for them. And I think on a serious note, and I know it sounds corny, but it's a way to let a girl know, like, what her standards should be. And it starts early. And it's not even about gifts, because he doesn't get them gifts. He gets them, like, little candy, but he acknowledges them. I think that's awesome.
Gary has a good idea. Go ahead.
So Gary says, use this Shakespeare voice, Brian, from your notebook and save all those verses for Bible Brain Busters. Say it in your Shakespeare voice.
And now, from Song of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 2. Your teeth are as white as sheep, recently shorn and freshly washed. I love you, my darling.
Oh, my goodness.
Was that pretty good? Is that what you wanted?
Sounded great. You're
by the
very
way,
talented.
Have you noticed something? We got a lot of women talking about what they're getting for Valentine's Day. So is Valentine's Day about receiving, Janelle?
I hooked my husband up. I have yet to receive something for Valentine's, and his Valentine's from me.
I'm not talking about you.
Exactly.
I'm not talking about you.
No, see, now you don't like it.
I'm talking about all these people.
Women out there are representing. I took care of my baby. So
I got no men saying they got anything, and I got no women saying they gave anything to men, except she's saying all this stuff because she knew I'd ask her about it.
No.
That was better than your romantic voice. Thank you, Sheila.
Mark says, nothing planned. I could do anything. Single life. And you know what, Mark? You could take out your dudes. Take out your boys. Go out. Call it a Valentine's. Would you do that?
Send your boys a text that says, love you, dog. Like Len did to you.
Oh, my God. That's my friend.
Jennifer, Sweetest Day is for guys. Okay, number 1, nobody does Sweetest Day. Number 2, nobody cares about Sweetest Day. Number 3, nobody does Sweetest Day. It's nothing like Valentine's Day. Statistically, financially, economically.
Angela got it together. Angela says, I got my husband all his favorite sweets. You know why you're awesome? Because that means you pay attention, Angela. Hello. Guys, learn from Angela. She pays attention. She knows not just one sweet, what his favorite sweets are.
Do you know why she knows?
That's what men need to do.
No.
That's
Let me
what
tell you why.
men need to do.
Here's why she knows, because there's a difference. So when women say, hey, honey, what's your favorite candy? He'll go, well, I like Reese's peanut butter cups. I like chocolate-covered pretzels. Blah, blah, blah. When a guy asks his wife that, what's your favorite candy? She'll go, what, you don't know?
No.
Don't you pay attention?
Observe.
Wow. Aren't you paying attention to the candy I like?
Is it that hard to observe people? Oh my goodness. This is real simple. So you're going to church, your wife gets out, or wherever you're going, gets out at Walgreens, grabs some snacks, right? Observe, like, oh, look, she's always grabbing chocolate. She must like chocolate. That's not hard. It's not hard. So Roseanne says, goodness, I just looked up sancocho and it looks delicious. Are there really 7 meats in there? Janelle, could you not start making Dominican dishes on a regular basis and showing them to us? Oh,
Tell her. No.
Oh, I would love that.
No.
I would love that.
No.
I would do that.
Roseanne. Did you hear what she said?
Not only that, but she wants to learn.
Did you hear what she just said? You have to listen very carefully. She said, I would do that.
I'll do that. Mommy's coming. I'm going to make her make sancocho.
Janelle has this thing where she'll go, oh, I bake.
Oh, my God.
I used to bake. I could if I wanted to. You're not going to make anything.
No.
Be very clear.
Watch. By the way, sancocho, the real way,
she's not going to make it.
You could do it with 7 meats or whatever. You don't have to.
She's not going to make it.
And it involves a pressure cooker, which now it's easier with the Instapot.
She's not going to make it.
It's amazing.
She's not going to make it.
It's amazing. I love you, Roseanne. You're my girl.
She's not going to make it. Doesn't matter how much she loves you. She doesn't even make it for Len.
Oh, my gosh. Carrie says, my husband and I take turns with Valentine's and anniversaries. It's my turn today. And I'm making dinner. He's not supposed to get anything. Aw. Carrie, he's turn on the anniversary and I get him anything. Jennifer, fine, Brian. I got my husband. Me, yeah.
My brother used that once. His wife was like, Jacob, why don't you get me any flowers? He goes, I'm the flower.
Wow, did that work?
No, because it's a double standard. She can do that, but we can't.
So Julie wants to know, what do you get for Valentine's Day for a diabetic and someone who can't eat chocolate or someone who's trying to lose weight? You know what, though?
Lettuce.
It was very frustrating.
Iceberg.
Yeah.
Lettuce.
I feel you, especially the losing weight part when you're trying to reduce sugar, Julie. And then it stinks when your husband does get you chocolate and you want to be like, actually, I can't eat that.
And you go, what, are you trying to make me fat?
I know. So what do you get?
Lettuce.
No.
Cut it in a heart shape.
Oh, my gosh. No, get her some fried chicken.
No, you can't. They're working on their... That's a tough one. I think you can only just like write a letter or something.
Betty, you said with chicken, the sancocho, my very favorite, actually has, I know some people are going to think it's nasty. It's amazing. Goat meat, and that's why you need the pressure cooker. It is so
It's her favorite,
good.
but she's not going to make it for you.
How much
Doesn't
you
make
want
it
to
for Lynn.
Is that a
She's not gonna
dare?
make it for you.
Is that a dare? I'm going to make it.
I've been asking her to show me she can make cookies for months.
Cookies?
Where's the
That's
cookies?
so corny. Cookies, though?
You are not going to make... Are you lying? You're not
I'm
making
gonna make it.
sancocho?
How much you want to bet? Thank you.
You're not going to do it. She's not going to do it.
Roseanne says, just going to make it for us. Be careful, though. You may have a whole bunch of people showing up in the studio. It's amazing. Roseanne, Janelle will make it for us. That's right. For us. She just said, all the girls get sancocho.
She's not making anything for you. She
All
loves
the-
you. If she brings any food, what you have to look at her in the eye and say, wait, did you make this or did your mother make this?
Roseanne says, Janelle, you have 6
She went
children.
right past that
Get
'cause
them
she
to
knows it's
bake
true.
cookies. That's right. That's what I do. I'm going to make mommy make sancocho and my kids make cookies for Brian.
Did you see what I just said?
What?
You totally ignored it.
What?
You'd have your mom make it and you'd bring it yourself.
Yeah, basically. I'm busy. I got 6 kids. Oh, look, Jennifer. Oh, my gosh. You're so brilliant. So for the answer about the person saying if you're trying to lose weight or can't, or you're diabetic, Jennifer said a fruit bouquet. Oh, my gosh. You're like, you got it together. No wonder you're a doctor. And Roseanne says, Janelle will make it for us. And to prove you wrong, Brian, be careful. You'll have all these people. Oh, yeah. All about proving Brian wrong.
You know
he
what?
don't know what he's talking
I'm
about.
not worried because she's not going to do it.
Oh, I love you, Betty.
She is
You're awesome.
all talk.
We got to go. You got to go get your
Do you
gift.
see? She's got to leave now because you're not going to make it.
I will.
When?
Wow, you want a date?
Well, these people are waiting for you to make them sancocho. You, not your mother. Your mother can't help at all. She can't even be in town. You. When are you going to make it? Go
I'll
ahead,
come
tell
back
me.
with a date next week.
Oh,
I'm serious.
I
What?
told you. Who told you?
No.
Me.
No. Watch.
I'll make you that before she will. Let me just
my
put it that
gosh.
way. I don't even know how to make it.
Bye, guys.
All right, we out. Happy Valentine's Day.